Hey guys, Ali from ALTA. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Beautiful day here in Utah. Not so much. It's actually smoky and hot. So, I'm headed to Breckenridge on Sunday for the Breck 100. So I'm stoked on that high 70s. If you're gonna be around, let's meet up. Here we wanted to do a video on wheel chokes. These are very popular items because you can take a basket and reduce it in size to accommodate 24 and 26 inch bikes regardless of the width of the tire. So let's start with the general basket. With the general basket, the wheel chokes we sell now are adjustable, so it's a two-piece item that is basically threaded on. It's got a gap in the middle, and you could basically slide it back and forth for so much. So when I slide it in, if I got a 24-inch bike, this is where a position would be on a wheel choke, always on the gusset side with the A&R. You don't put it on this side. The concept of this is to push the bike forward towards the vehicle to create a tight fit, so your handlebars can basically clear the next bike, and it also reduces movement quite a bit in the bike when it's in the basket because it gives it a tight fit. So you can start with the 24, slid in all the way. You come back in about an inch, you're gonna get a 26er. And if you really wanted that tight fit with your 27.5, you can get it all the way back here. The 27.5, I would say, is optional, but it's, if you have a lot of bikes you're carrying, like the 7 or 8 pack, and you're getting some interference between bikes and you're running 27.5, this may be the solution. This wheel choke currently will also work with our mid-fat basket, so the only difference really is the width on the mid-fat basket, which is, this goes to 3.8 inches. As you can see, I'm using the same wheel choke on there. Right now we have enough specific mid-fat basket chokes, so until we sell out of these, we're gonna ship this if you ask for a mid-fat basket. But this is the general and mid-fat wheel choke that is coming, and if you order a general choke, this is what you're gonna get. So it'll also work with the mid-fat basket, but most people are not gonna run mid-fat bikes, so that is not a huge deal. Here's a fat basket that goes to 5.8 inches. Yes, 5.8 inches. And if you notice, all our the mid-fat and the fat baskets are going full HD. That's what the only baskets we offer right now, because these are usually heavier bikes that are being carried. So here's a fat basket. Same thing if you're running 24, 26. This will work greatly. Mind the tire wall size may be to the point where you're not going to need the wheel choke. So you may want to measure about 13 inches high from the ground and across your tire. And if that measures about 27 to 27.5, you're not going to need the wheel choke. So if it does measure lower, even then, I mean, you can't go all the way back. So you can see there's a gap here, a couple of inches. So in most cases, the fats may not need the chokes, but if you're running a 24-inch fat basket, then probably, and even 26 probably. And again, if you have a lot of bikes on the rack, this is where really this comes in handy. If you're gonna go off-roading, this really comes in handy because it's about tight fitting the bike and reducing the overall movement of the bike in the basket, and also this translates to rack movement, and then which translates to suspension and body roll. Hope this was educational. This video is about the wheel chokes. The last thing we wanted to mention was the GROM basket. We rarely use the wheel choke on the GROM, but recently we saw a customer do this. He was running professional BMX, so racing bikes, they're the skinnier tires, and he mentioned that there was some fork contact with that bike when it was in the basket. So he actually put the wheel choke in this section, and he raised the bike, just pushed it back enough that cleared that fork. That worked for him. He said it works for some bikes, but it doesn't work for all bikes, and I have no idea which bikes those are. But if you're using these for your racing BMXs and you're getting some fork contact and you patted it and it's still not working, the wheel choke may be the option. This is Ali from ALTA. Zeno's holding the phone. Have a great day, y'all.